Hello and good morning. Happy Thursday. A lot of people like to call it Throwback Thursday. So happy Thursday. I really wanted to come to you today talking about something that I know has played a big part for me in my life, the importance of what I do with my life to get me moving forward, to keep me always moving forward and motivated. So I wanted to talk to you about resourcefulness versus resources. Good morning. My name is Leslie Godet. I am an empowerment coach. I help my clients learn to spot their triggers so that they can manage their emotions and get back to what's really super important in their lives, which is pursuing their dreams and aspirations and turning their visions for their lives into their realities. So I wanted, again, to talk to you about this. So far this week, I've talked to you about chasing your dream versus chasing a dream and how to know the difference, because it's important to know whether or not the dream that we're chasing is our own. And then I also talked to you about making choices and how our choices are important because they not only affect us, but they do affect others, whether it's a large effect or a small effect. And then yesterday I talked to you about how timing is everything. Yes, timing is everything, because when you learn to structure your time well and efficiently, you're not going to feel like you're overwhelmed. So you have to learn how to say yes, when to say no, and how maybe to say no, not right now, or maybe never. So today, as I said, I want to come to you and talk to you about resourcefulness versus resources. So let's get to it. So a resource is something that you use to achieve a goal. For example, when learning how to use an app, you might Google a YouTube tutorial. YouTube is your resource. Another example is I was looking for ways to stream on different platforms. And so today I wanted to stream directly from my profile. So I went to YouTube, again, be my resource, but then I found another resource to use, which is this StreamYard platform. And now I'm able to stream my lives to Facebook or wherever I want to stream it to. So again, that is what a resource is. Now, most times we don't maximize the resource to our highest potential. So again, you might have something that you use, but maybe you're not utilizing it to the best that you could. Or sometimes we don't even realize that there's a resource like staring us right in the face, or resources that are available to us, because we have our blinders on and we're not allowing ourselves to look outside. We feel like we're in our own bubble and we think, oh, I know everything. I don't need to look anywhere else. I've got it all together. Not always the case. You need to be able to ask for help. So when you find yourself struggling to achieve a goal, it's more likely because of these two issues, not maximizing the resource or not realizing there's a resource available to you. And that's where resourcefulness, you being resourceful, can help you. This is where you go out of your way to find a way or ways to make something happen. So again, going to YouTube, learning how to use something, YouTube is your resource, but you're being resourceful by going there to learn. So again, resourcefulness is the ability to find quick and useful ways to overcome difficulties. So it's not necessarily that the app that you're using is a difficulty, but maybe you want to learn it better and quicker. So this is where your creativity, your determination, your passion, your curiosity comes into play. You need to allow yourself to be brave enough, especially when you could be. And most times you're more likely to be stepping outside of your comfort zone. That's where it gets scary. And then this is where mindset is key. Super important, because you'll need to get out of your own way. You'll have to allow yourself to overcome your limitations in your thinking in order to expand your creativity and cultivate your determination in order to keep moving forward. So you need to get out of your own way, and that's through your mindfulness. So how can you cultivate your own resourcefulness? Well, you can take what you already have and make more with it. For example, so I'm going to use this around money. So say you need a few extra dollars for something, you don't need to immediately have access to these extra funds. This is where being resourceful comes into play. So, for example, say there's a course that you want to pay for, but you don't have access to the extra funds to finish paying for it, and you know it's coming up, it's starting, and you really want to take it because you know that this is something that's really going to help you to level up in whatever it is that you're trying to do. And maybe you don't want to put it on your credit card because you're thinking, I haven't really been that responsible with my spending on my credit, and I'm really trying to get a handle on my finances and being respectful that way about money. And so what you think to yourself is, how do I find this extra money? Well, I could ask to borrow it, but then I really don't want to do that, right? Well, guess what? You might be sitting on a treasure trove, believe it or not, of things in your home. So this comes from looking at the things in your home. What do you really need? What do you really want to keep? So a lot of people that I know, a few people I know, actually have garage sales. They'll just have an impromptu garage sale. And they'll get their kids involved and say, okay, kids, we're having a garage sale today. So, or tomorrow morning, we're having a garage sale. So I want you to go and find everything that you do not need or use or want. And we're going to put that in the garage sale. We're going to make ourselves some money. And mommy and daddy are going to do the same thing, or mommy's going to do the same thing, or daddy's going to do the same thing, depending on what type of household you're in. And then you have this impromptu garage sale the next day. You're ready because you became resourceful. And you have this garage sale and you can make a few $100s. Now, someone I know who did that, it was last minute. She did it in the morning because someone down the street from her was doing it. So she said, hey, kids, let's get this together. Let's do it. Let's get in on it because other people are having garage sales. This is going to drive traffic our way too. And within a couple hours, she made $300. That's like $300 extra, right? Just on being resourceful, looking at what she had in her and what she was able to do with it. Another person I know, she was telling me that someone that she knows, someone she's seen, her boyfriend, he likes to have these garage sales, and within a couple hours, he'd already made $400. So this was a planned one, but that's great, right? He gets the traffic. Someone else I know, she likes to look at things that she has in her own closet. For example, she has some designer dresses, which she's been selling on eBay to make extra dollars. She's not using them. She's not wearing them. They're in great condition. So why not? Someone else can use it. So again, that's being resourceful. So you learn to create new resources from investing your time, your energy, and your creative thinking into how do I and how can I make this happen? Now, I know this sounds easier said than done. So I did some research and I found some questions that you can ask yourself when your brain starts challenging your creative thinking and starts pushing back and you start to feel stuck. So the first question is, if you had no limits or concerns, what could you do to find resources? Like, really think about it. If you had no limits or concerns, what could you do to find your resources? Number 2, can you use your current resources in a different way? In other words, do you have access to a computer? Then you have access to knowledge. Maybe you like going to the library. I know someone who loves going to the library. And what she does is she will go for self-help, self-growth, learning section that we're learning about business, learning how to level up. She goes to the library and she checks out books and she reads them in the month and she takes them back. She's using her resource, which is the library. She's using her resourcefulness of going to the library. She's being resourceful, going to the library, checking out these books to level up. You see where I'm going with that? What are you trying to accomplish? Again, coming back to the computer. If you're one that wants quick access, Google it to see what others are doing. Ask your friends, ask mentors, people you look up to. Be resourceful. You have things at your fingertips. If you don't know how to do something, I'm sure you have somebody in your life that you could ask, that if they don't even know, they can point you in the right direction. A lot of the time when we're in it, we actually can't think that clearly. And so maybe someone else, by voicing your concerns to another person, someone that you know, they can say, hey, oh yeah, by the way, I do know something or someone that can help you. Number 3, if you listed all the things around you, have you missed any available resources? People that that can help you with the question again. Because, you have people in your life, right? Family members. I'm sure you have friends or colleagues or even acquaintances, someone that you know. And they can point you in the right direction or maybe even help you. Someone that can help you with the question, or they can help you with how to do something, or something you want to learn. They can point you in the right direction. These are resources around you. Your computer, Google, like the internet is amazing. The internet is full of information. YouTube, you want to learn how to do something, how to use an app, efficiently, how to level up in what you're doing. Maybe you're already using an app and you want to use it to its full potential. YouTube is your resource. You're being resourceful by going to YouTube. Number 4, get your brain focused on solutions that will allow you to obtain the resources that you need. So, to recap, a resource is something that you can use to achieve a goal. And resourcefulness is the ability to find quick and useful ways to overcome difficulties, or to learn something, or to do something, or to achieve something. So I hope that this kind of unlocked maybe a thought process that you were trying to figure out, like maybe you're in the middle of something, maybe you want to do something, maybe you're trying to do something, and you never even really thought, okay, how can I even do this? Start asking yourself these questions based around, am I being resourceful? What are the resources that are surrounding me, that are staring me right in the face? If I want to learn something, where do I go? Again, we have access to the internet. So super lucky. Some of us, and I'll date myself, some of us grew up having to use encyclopedias. Some of you out there know what I'm talking about. We had these encyclopedias when we wanted to learn something. My mom bought a whole series of encyclopedias so that I could use them for school, when I'd be studying for tests, when I would be wanting to work on projects. We didn't have access to social media, we didn't have access to the internet. So I want you to think about this going forward today. If maybe you want to do something and you're not quite sure how to do it, or where to get access to something, think about all of the things that are staring you in the face. What's surrounding you that you can actually utilize? Maybe it's a person, maybe it's things. And maybe if you're stuck on that, just ask a friend, ask a colleague, ask a mentor. People love to share. They do. It's just in our nature. We do love to share our knowledge. So if you know somebody that you really look up to, that you want to learn from, and maybe they can help you based around how to become more resourceful in your own way, using your resources, or resources that they use, that they can point you into that direction that might help you. Don't be afraid. Get out of your own way. Be brave to step outside your comfort zone so that you can do and be the best that you want to be. I want you to be the best version of you. I want you to live the life you love and love the life that you are living. I hope that today you navigate your day with an attitude of gratitude, because with a good attitude, with the right attitude, you will be able to handle whatever life throws at you, no matter what it is, good or bad. At least if you're in the right mindset, you have the right attitude, it'll help you. It'll help get you through those tough times, those lean times, even the great times. Having the right attitude just gets you through everything in life. So thank you again for watching, and I appreciate your support. As I said, I've been trying this new platform on streaming my lives. I would love your feedback, what you think. If you want to give me a little chat session and let me know how it's going, what you think. If you like this new way, or if you prefer the old way, I'd really love your input. Again, thank you so much for watching. As I said, I appreciate your support. Please share this video and help me help others, because someone out there just might be stuck, and this could really help move the needle. So thank you again for watching. My name is Leslie Gadet. I'm an empowerment coach. I help my clients learn to spot their triggers so that they can learn to manage their emotions rather than the other way around, and get back to what's really important, which is pursuing their dreams and aspirations and turning their visions for their lives into their realities. I hope that you have a great day. Go out and make it count. No, every day is not promised. So make today a great day. Have a good one, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye for now.